Alright, it's been confirmed which character will be released in version 1.4. The last 3 days, Honkai Star Rail Twitter account have been busy dropping new character cards. First, there is Jingliu, an ice destruction. The next day, Topaz, a fire hunt, was teased. And finally, the last character announced was Guinaifen, whose real name is Guinevere, who is a fire nihility. Among them, which one interested me? None. Alright, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. Let me tell you my reasons at least. Each of those characters' kits has been leaked. You can just Google and read them yourself. Whether those kits will stay in the final version or not, my decision won't change because it has nothing to do with the kits. Their elements are already a deal breaker for me. Let's start with Jingliu. She's an ice DPS, and ice has weak break power. This means Jingliu is 100% a crit character. I don't even need to read her kit to know that much. Being a crit character makes her not in line with my account's direction. It's true that I'm lacking in ice DPS, especially one with AoE attacks. I tried to build Herta a while ago, but stopped midway since I find it wasn't worth it. Logically speaking, I should be aiming for Jingliu, right? Well, not really. The elemental weakness on enemies is structured like this. They are weak to 3 elements. The last spot is for quantum or imaginary. These 2 elements can't appear in other spots. Let's say ice element is in spot number 2. What remains in spot 1 is fire, wind, physical, and lightning, which are the powerhouses at breaking. Right now, I utilize ice element as shield depleter, not a shield breaker. It's 2 different roles. Shield depleter means they are just reducing the shield HP. My 2 ice units, March 7th and Pella, are built with energy recharge so they can spam their ultimate, which will deplete the enemy's shield faster. Once their shield is low enough, like 2 or 3 break units left, the main DPS will break it. As long as the contrast between each wave's elemental weakness isn't too much, I can handle it pretty well. So far, it only happened once, when they pair the deer boss with the Japanese robot in Mo C Floor 6. That's why, in the grand scheme of things, I will never be desperate for Jingliu. If the worst scenario happens and I'm forced to raise an ice DPS, I can always continue raising Herta or yanking over here. Instead of ice DPS, ice support is actually more useful for me. Next, we have Topaz. She's a fire hunt. Another DPS. Do I need her? Nope. While fire is a good break element, I already have good coverage in this area. I have Hook as main breaker, Asta as support and depleter, and also MC, which I build as tank breaker. Topaz is an even more easy skip compared to Jingliu. The same goes for Guinevere, actually. She's a nihility, so I guess she's a DOT type with potentially good synergy with Kafka. The thing is, Kafka doesn't need her. She is already extremely good without Guinevere, so my team will be fine. And again, I already have good fire coverage, so that's it, guys. My Jades are safe in version 1.4. How about version 1.3 that will come in 2 weeks? We'll talk about that next. See you!